In front of us in the distance is Red Rocks Amphitheater, and it's where U2 did their famous Under the Blood Red Sky concerts. And my favorite band, although I never even heard their Grammy award-winning new album, the Chemical Brothers, did an amazing concert show with Fatboy Slim. I believe it was 99, which I did not attend that one, but I have seen the Chemical Brothers live. As there's been a stay-at-home order in Colorado going into effect tomorrow, I wanted to show you some of the sites. Sometimes I forget, living in Denver, which is right near the Rockies, but not in the Rockies. Sometimes I forget that I'm even in Colorado and what Colorado is about. So we're going to exit here. We're going to take a closer look, and we're going to see some of these close sites. All right, so this is the town of Morrison, very small town. And this is technically the address of Red Rocks. And all of this is a very short drive from the city center of Denver, and even shorter from the western suburbs. As Denver itself is on a high prairie, but is right up against the Rockies. From downtown Denver to here, I'd say 25, 30 minutes. Now, if you had time, you could go into Evergreen here. I don't think I'm gonna have that time, and that's a very nice, both my parents are from there. There's a huge lake, not a huge lake, but a big lake there, and it's very foresty, lots of pine trees, evergreen trees. We're gonna try to go by this Red Rocks, and that's if we were gonna continue that direction. We're not going to be able to get through here. It doesn't look like there could be. I think there's a way of getting around and just driving past it. But heck, we might be able to get out here and look around. Do not enter. Okay, this is all blocked off, but you can see it there. Okay, this is one way of getting to Red Rocks, I believe, if memory serves correct. You have a famous amphitheater like this, one of the great concert venues, if not the greatest. I mean, I obviously haven't seen a lot of concert venues, but it's considered one of the great concert venues in the world. And you have this incredibly small town right here. It is a little strange, and taking these back way, these rural roads to get to the amphitheater. Sorry about the cough. I don't know what that is. But we're not going to get out, we're just going to drive by it. So it's kind of like typical stadium seating. at a very high incline, and you kind of look down to these rocks, and that's where the stage is, where the bands play. And so it's and then in the backdrop, I believe you can see Denver in the backdrop. Follow this guy. And this didn't used to be the case. I remember coming in here with my aunt and my cousins around 1990, and there would be very few people up here. And now I hear that people, on days where there are not concerts, there's all people exercising everywhere up here because they don't close it. I don't believe they close it unless something's changed. Have to be cognizant up here. People walking dogs, all these mountain bikers. Easily kill someone. But, okay, so we're at one of the entrances. I think they have entrances on all sides. And we're not going to... Oh, you can see the amphitheater. I didn't realize that. You can see it kind of in the distance, up against the rock to the right. Anyway, and lots of cars parked up here. See how far we can go up. Looks like I'm going to be able to drive right out. That's great. Okay, I'm gonna end it here. But you get the picture. We'll throw up some photos so you can see what it looks like, because I don't want to get out of the vehicle. But there's a little bit of Morrison, I believe, there to the right, and there's Denver right there in the distance. Look at these guys. I should offer these guys a ride. See what happens, but they might get thrown off by the camera right in their face. Oh, they're kids. Probably like 14-year-old kids. Now, if I take a left, I think that'll take me to I-70 or somewhere near there. Dinosaur Ridge Discovery Center. Interesting. Let's take this and see. I'm going to cut it off right here. Yeah, we'll see. I'm going to get out here and get a Red Bull or something. Something for this COVID-19. You COVID-19. I loved your last album.